Weighing from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 226 pounds, Jim Powell. His partner tonight is seconded by his beautiful valet, Fantasy, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing 245 pounds, the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. And his opponents hail from the USA at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Shawn Michaels, Paul Diamond, the American Force.
Well, I enjoyed that talk with the American Force, and I've never seen two guys more confident than they are, not only going into this match, but looking forward to going to Sheepherders. And also, they're so confident that they know that they are going to have the main event right here next week, as they will try to take those titles away from the Hood.
Well, Steve, you know, I was in the office a minute ago, and I saw exactly what's going on, and they finally proved that the Force are two men, because they gave those belts back, and that's what they should have done a long time ago. And Stack, I'm telling you now, and I'm telling you, you wait, I'm through talking.
Well, I'm just saying, look at the look on these guys' face. These two guys have changed. Just
I don't care what, Stack. They'll never get to the Sheepherders, and they'll never get to my Hood and get a title match, and that's a promise.
Well, that's the El Madrill, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't look too worried, but I'm sure inside he is worried about the Hood having to face the American Force for the Texas Tag Team titles. I'll tell all you youngsters under the age of 12 that wherever Texas All-Star Wrestling is held, $3 general admission, $3. Oh, as Diamond knocks the Golden Boy down. So all you kids, come on out and enjoy the excitement of Texas All-Star Wrestling. Only $3 general admission for children under 12. Jim Powell in the ring now as the Golden Boy tags out the American Force. Shawn Michaels and Paul Diamond. It's Diamond in the ring. He's backed in the corner by Jim Powell. Powell with a forearm. Powell. Oh, a reversal. And into the corner goes Powell. He's tied up. He comes off. Oh, did he get whipped in there by Paul Diamond? Uppercut forearm. Nice one. Knocked Powell out. Golden starts in. The referee, Fred Sinclair, gets him out. Boy, the Diamond. I can't believe the way Diamond and Michaels are fighting.
Well, I'll tell you what, sir, they seem to be breaking a little rules here. Don't you agree with me there?
They got a 5 count to tag out.
Well, I'll tell you what. I hate to admit it too, Steve, but they look a little rougher than usual to me tonight.
Look at that knee across the head of Jim Powell. Shawn Michaels of the American Force, and the fans are cheering him on.
Well, Speck, you know how these Sheepherders are. You've seen them wrestle thousands and thousands of times, and I've wrestled against these guys myself, to be honest with you, and I'll tell you what. They are probably the wildest team, second to the Hood, of being wild. I mean, you guys know, you know that they fight in the floors, they fight in the streets, they'll take a chair, they'll take a pipe. They don't care what it takes to win. So the American Force are going to have to prove themselves once and for all if they're really men or are they boys.
Well, they're men right here as they are pouring it on. The USA cat goes up. Madrill is yelling, shut up. Double teaming. Double teaming. They know that the Sheepherders do a lot of that, and they're going to have to retaliate.
Yeah, okay, Steve, but you have 2 men in the ring at one time, and you know that it's only supposed to be 1 at a time.
5 count to get out.
I don't care. That's still breaking the rules, and you know it. Of course, you don't know nothing about wrestling.
In behind, with a knee buried into the back of Jim Powell, is Paul Diamond here on Texas All-Star Wrestling at the Wrestlathon in San Antonio, Texas. And the excitement is just as wild in the arenas when we come to your town.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. You know, I've seen many, many tapes of the Sheepherders, and to me, they have never been so ready for a match in their whole lives. They've heard about the American Force, because you know the American Force, they go all over the world, not just here in the state of Texas, and they're well known throughout the world. So I'm sure, very sure, that the Sheepherders are...
Look at that kick! Oh, boy! Hoods, wherever you are, you better be watching. And Sheepherders, you better be prepared. Look at Michael. Oh, right across the chest, not on the throat.
That's right. It looked like it was on the throat. To me, that looks like another one on the throat. To you, if they never do anything wrong. But I'll tell you what, they better keep this up, because when the Sheepherders come to town, baby, it's going to be the wildest tag team match I think they've ever seen in San Antonio history.
Oh, I don't doubt that a bit. It's the Golden Boy into the ring now. The Golden Boy slams the head of Shawn Michaels, elbow to the back. Michaels staggered for just a moment. Michaels comes right back with a kick. Shawn Michaels comes right back. The Golden Boy had some tape he was going to choke with. Michaels picks up the tape, and Michaels clotheslines him with it.
Yeah, did you see that? That came out of Michaels' crunch. I can't believe he's doing that.
Golden brought that
I
in the
cannot
ring.
believe he's doing that.
Oh, the American Force whipped Golden into the ring. Fist to the midsection. That double jump up Golden puts him on his knees. A snap there puts Golden down, and Diamond dives in there with that elbow. He's got him covered up. It's a 2 count as Golden kicks out. What excitement here on Texas All-Star Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hate to say this, and I hate that minute sleep because it's driving me crazy, but it looks to me that the American force is ready. They're ready for the Sheepherders.
You're a little worried, aren't you?
Oh, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Elbow lock. Diamond down. Here comes the tag. It's Jim Powell coming in now. Fantasy is outside the ring. She's been there all the time, pacing up and down. There's a tag. It is Hogg. It is clothesline on a nice move from the American Force. Golden has come in. There's a super kick. That kicks Golden right out of the ring. What a super kick. Diamond is up on the rope. Michaels holds Powell. They clothesline him down. Here comes the count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now what's going? Golden has come into the ring. Golden has Michaels. There goes Powell. He's thrown out. Hey, wait a minute. They're pounding. Here comes Fantasy. She grabs the hair. He knocks him out. He knocks him out.
Here comes my hood. I'll take care of him.
Here comes the hood.
Take care of him.
I don't think the Hoods like what they saw. They couldn't believe. Look at this battle. The referee is trying to stop the match. The American Force has already won. Down goes one Hood. Diamond is outside the ring. Here comes the other Hood with a drop kick. Hey, Diamond's got a chair. Diamond's got a chair. The Hood, he's down. Into the midsection. Here comes Powell back. He goes down. American Force is ready for anybody.
I can't believe this thing. I can't believe they're doing this. I can't believe they're doing this. I'm afraid to say it.
I thought they were going to hit Fantasy. Look at the American Force. They're going crazy. The American Force, ladies and gentlemen. The American Force. Listen to this crowd. Stay tuned. Stay tuned because we'll be back with more exciting action right after this. Oh, here, the drill got up there. He almost got hit with a chair. Oh, the drill cannot believe what happened. Everybody loves it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned because we'll be back with more. Night, November the 13th, 8 o'clock starting time. We'll have a great lineup for you. Our main event has been signed. It's going to be Chavo Guerrero and Big Bubba teaming up against El Madrill and the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. Other exciting matches, we'll tell you more about those next week. There's tickets going on sale at the Austin Food Market, and that's 8 o'clock on Wednesday, November the 13th, here in Austin at the City Coliseum, Texas All-Star Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, here with me are the American Force. They do have the Texas Tag Team titles in their possession, but gentlemen, I want to remind you and remind the fans out there watching that you are not the Texas Tag Team champions.
That's true, but Steve, in our hearts, we believe we're the champions. I believe people think and know we're the champions. So, Hoods, if you want to find out who really the champions are, let's sign for a title match right here in Austin, and we'll see where the belts really belong.
Here's the other half of the American Force, Shawn Michaels.
Well, like I said, the matches haven't been signed. Hoods, any type of match you want. Texas tornado match, Texas death match, anything. Just a chance for us to get you in the ring and to get our belts back the right way.
You have it, ladies and gentlemen, the American Force, and now here are the Texas Tag Team champions, the Hoods.
You know, Force, all you are is just a bunch of wannabe champions, and we're getting just a little sick and tired tired of all this hoopla that we are the people say the belts rightfully belong around. They don't belong nowhere but around the Hood's waist. You know, it's pretty bad when you got to steal a belt to get recognition, because that's the only way you can claim yourself as champion, because everybody knows we beat you in the middle of the ring in front of everybody, in front of the eyes of Texas. We defeated the American force. This time, you say you want us to sign a contract to get in a match. Well, hey, babe, we got an open contract. Anytime you want it, you just put your name on a dotted line. We don't care what it is. Tornadoes, that, it doesn't make a difference. All you know for one thing is for sure, we're going to get those belts, and you better hold on to them, boy, because if we get our hands on them, they're going to be ours.
You stuck your nose in the business.
But that's back! Nobody but nobody humiliates the Hood! This is the final spot! You've gone too far this time! You're gonna pay dearly! The only thing you've accomplished is you signed George Step warrant! And we're gonna make sure that we carry it out! Not only we have to beat you, we're gonna humiliate you and destroy the force! I just hope and I pray that there's this much left when the Sheepherders come into town and get rid of you. Just this much is all we want. So I can knock them out and beat them so they can't walk no more. They're gonna pay tax. They're gonna pay dearly. Mark my words, you're marksmen. You will feel the wrath of the Hood. I want these people to get a little reminder of what the Sheepherders are all about. They're as crazy as us. They'll do anything. Show these people what they're all about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now let's pick up Luke Williams and Butch Miller, the Sheepherders. Goes to this section, and Luke Williams stares at the eyes, and he opens up. Flying elbow by Butch Miller, down Savorido. Miller poking his man down on the rope. Referee Silverman calling for the break. Luke Williams working on El Savorido on the outside. Charlie Brown coming down the outside to help his partner out. But Sheepherders taking every advantage that comes their way. They go in there for one reason, that is to put their opponents away as quickly as possible. The tag goes from Miller to Williams. Jonathan Boyd yelling encouragement and instructions from the outside. So a new dimension has been added to the Sheepherders. Look here. They draw Charlie Brown and double up on Savorido. 3 count. It's the Sheepherders using a double team tactic to put away El Savorido and Charlie Brown. And you see Jonathan Boyd. Well, the Sheepherders are crazy. That's right. American forces.
No, they're just as crazy as we are. And there's a little message directly directed at the American force. And I talked to the Sheepherders this morning. They sent me a tape of that message they have to give to the force. So why don't you roll the tape and show these people?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this now as we go back and pick up the Sheepherders.
Oh, here we go, Luke. It's back to Texas time. It's back to the state, the biggest state of the USA.
Hello, sir.
Where the Sheepherders rolled the roost with the New Zealand flag flying high. We march through Westlaco. We march through Corpus Christi. We march through Austin. We march through Waco. We march through Odessa. We march through San Antonio. Everywhere in Texas, the Sheepherders march with the New Zealand flag flying high and roll the state with their destruction and their crippling. And here we come back to our old battleground, back to many of our scars came from, back to the same places where the Sheepherders had the name and have kept it ever since as the meanest, toughest tag team the world has ever known. And we're here in the state of Texas, that they've got a
couple of great tag teams. We have, they've got the American, what is it, the American Force that everybody's talking about. Well, nobody talks about American Force to us because we know that the stinking bloody Yanks have it covered. And we're going to march with the power that the Sheepherders have brought with them every time. We're on the march, brother. And when we come into the arena, stand proud to the New Zealand flag. And we'll pull it back in the ring and fly it high in victory. Oh. I'm sick and tired of talking to you.
There you have the Sheepherders.
I'm at the first. You're going to pay. And you're going to pay dearly, bro. Well, you guys are going down. You're going down.
There you have, ladies and gentlemen, the Hoods. They can't get over what just happened to them. Well, we've got another match in the ring. Let's go pick up our ring announcer, Bill Merriman.
One fall, 10-minute time limit. From Stomping Grounds, Kentucky, weighing 329 pounds, J.R. Hogg. His opponent at 217 pounds, Rudy Gonzales.
Now, there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, I've never seen the Hoods as mad as they are now. As we get ready for J.R. Hogg and Rudy Gonzales, I want to remind all you youngsters watching that wherever Texas All-Star Wrestling is held, if you're under the age of 12, tickets are only $3. General admission. All you kids, come on out and see your favorite stars in action.
Well, I suppose you're happy, huh, Stack? You really loved that, didn't you?
I enjoyed that more than I've enjoyed anything in many, many years.
Yeah, but did you see when I tried to get in the ring how they backed up right away? They're scared of Al Madrill.
I thought I saw Al Madrill being pulled away from the ring.
Yeah, that's right, because they knew what I was going to do to the Force. I'll tell you what, they're not going to get away with it, Steve. They think they did something to my Hood. Well, they didn't do nothing but wake them up, baby. And I'll tell you what, the Sheepherders are going to take care of the Force. And the American Force will never make it to the Hood. Never.
You know what, El Madrill? All you're talking about the Sheepherders. You better worry about Scott Casey and Big Brother.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, I don't worry about anything. The good Lord could come down right now, and I wouldn't be afraid of him either.
Wait, your Russian's not going to be able to help you when you meet Scott Casey because he is going to be handcuffed to Maurice Rose.
Well,
and he's got a debt to pay, I'm telling you, for what he did here today.
Now, you see? Didn't you just love that, too? You don't tell the people that, though. Did that little Barney Fife get slapped around a little bit? He don't like that, does he? He don't like that, does he? So I'll tell you what, don't change the subject. I want to talk about the Sheepherders, but okay, let's talk about Scott Casey. I'm not worried about him because, like you saw what I did to Chavo Guerrero, and I also heard that Chavo Guerrero's feeling a little bit better.
Much better. Talked to Chavo today, and he is recuperating very well, and he may be back sooner than you think.
Well, I hope he is because I want to finish the job that I started on him. But prior to that, how come Bubba's only got one good eye, Stack?
Oh, we saw why Bubba just said one.
And I'm telling you what, Scott Casey, he's next, baby. I got one little surprise left for him.
Rudy Gonzales against J.R. Hogg. There's a knee to the midsection. Oh, J.R. with one of the midsection. They exchange blows. You're watching the excitement of Texas All-Star Wrestling from the All-American city, San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, look at this J.R. Hogg. Well, what happened to him, Stack?
He saw the light.
Yeah, he sees the light every night. But I'll tell you what, I'm not worried about him either. I can't believe he's a turncoat. People call me a turncoat. Well, look at him.
Rudy Gonzales in there with an elbow. He grabs J.R. Hogg by the arm, whips him into that turnback. Oh, I thought the ring broke. Rudy Gonzales up on top of J.R., and J.R. just politely pushes him down.
Yeah, I just call this J.R. turncoat because he is. But you know who the biggest turncoat of them all? Chavo Guerrero.
Why, wait a minute. How can you say that about him?
Because Chavo was with me, and you know it, and all these fans know it. I don't want to go back and talk about the past, but everybody knows he was with me, and he turned his back on me. Well, that's fine and dandy.
Come on, J.R. Oh, J.R. kicked him down.
Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? And you quit talking, didn't you, Stack? Why don't you tell everybody exactly what he did?
A nice slam from J.R. Hogg as Rudy Gonzales falls out of the ring for just a moment. El Madrill is now going over to talk to Rufino Rodriguez on the Spanish network, and it's nice to get him out of here for just a little while. Gonzales complaining that J.R. Hogg may have pulled the hair, but he didn't do it. Gonzales wanted to tag up and make amends here. Oh, the excitement of Texas All-Star Wrestling today. I can't wait to see the Sheepherders against the American Force. JR with a kick. JR grabs Rudy Gonzales, whips him across the ring. There's a kick from Rudy Gonzales that puts JR to his knees. As Rudy Gonzales staggered into the corner, Gonzales is up on the middle ropes. He comes flying to the air with an elbow to the shoulder of J.R. Hogg. Nice crowd on hand for Texas All-Star Wrestling today, as there is every time we're here at the Wrestlathon. Rudy Gonzales in behind. He pulls the hair of J.R. Hogg to get him down. Here's a count, and it was 2. Gonzales in front, holding on to J.R. Hogg. I tell you, it is excitement. The whole place is still rocking from what is going on here tonight on Texas All-Star Wrestling in Madrid. You still can't. I see you sweating. You're really worried.
I'm not worried about nothing, Sag. Don't start putting mouth in my words, or these people's words have put thoughts in their minds. Because I tell you what, I told you, sometimes a person gets a little lazy, sometimes a person gets a little sleepy, and they need a whack in the head to wake them up. And they just woke my hoods up, you'll see.
Here comes Rudy Gonzales in with a knee as J.R. Hogg gets out of the way. The big J.R. man with an elbow to the top of the head of Rudy Gonzales. He grabs Rudy Gonzales and takes him and whips him all the way across the ring. Gonzales comes down. Oh, what a flip from J.R. Hogg. Elbow as he flies through the air right across the bridge of the nose of Rudy Gonzales with that elbow. Hogg going over into the corner. He's up on the middle rope. Look out. That's it. No way Rudy Gonzales is going to get up. 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about it, Zach. Don't worry about it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because Dale Veasey, the Georgia Strongman, and Tom Jones will be coming up next here on Texas All-Star Wrestling.
Maniac, Tim Brooks, or Jack Tate. It don't make no difference, Fast Freddy Barron. Get your money ready, and let me see the color of it and the denomination, and you can have anything I got. The only thing we're interested in is high cash dollar. Von Erich, Iceman Parson, Brian Adias, Texas champion. Put it on the line. Give me some money.
Hey, what's all the racket?
You just found the A-team.
The A-team. Man, that's
Cool.
Yeah, what'd you think of last week's show?
Thought it was really neat.
What about the competition this week?
We can handle them.
How can you be so sure?
I'm standing under my lucky star.
So the other guys are gonna eat it. Gotcha. The A-team, a rock-solid hit, always knocks out the competition. They're lovable, but not so.
Nice.
Tuesdays at 7 on 36. Austin, Texas, come on down and get ready for The Price is Right with host Tom Kennedy.
It just happened, folks. You got
The prizes are bigger and better than ever. Our new June Buggy. New excitement, new prizes, and the old-fashioned thrill of winning big. Catch the excitement weekdays at 4:30 on Channel 36 with The Price is Right.
My old man was really something. He kept me on track, all right.
Don't run into me, Bobby. Come here.
My daddy never let me get out of line.
Don't run from me. Don't run from me.
And I just hope I'm half the father my old man was.
Help break the cycle of child abuse. It's a crime shame.
Television main event, one fall TV time remaining. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 233 pounds, Tom Jones. His opponent tonight in this non-title match, from Albany, Georgia, weighing 229 3/4 pounds, the USA Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Georgia Strongman, Dale Veasey.
Well, there's Dale Veasey, the Georgia Strongman. And I'll have to say this, he is strong. But you saw last week here on Texas All-Star Wrestling where he kept whipping up on one of Tom Jones's wrestling school students. Tom Jones took all he could. He went down there, and now it's Tom Jones get even time.
That remains to be seen, Stack. You know, the thing is, Tom Jones does have, I guess, one of the best wrestling schools around, so I hear. But you know what? You can't put a guy, an inexperienced guy in there with a junior champion and expect him not to get beat.
Tom Jones is not inexperienced.
I'm not talking about him, dummy. I'm talking about his students.
Well, right now, Dale Veasey, the Georgia strongman, may get a little lesson from Tom Jones. The referee is Fred Sinclair here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. I want to remind all you youngsters out there watching, if you're under the age of 12, wherever Texas All-Star Wrestling is held, only $3 in the general admission section. Pay your $3 and come on out. And, well, you might want to see Al Maduro.
Wait a minute. Whose idea is this about $3 for those kids?
This is Fred Barron and Big Bubba.
Fred Barron and Big Bubba. What are they, brother and sister? Hey, I don't want this to go on. I'm going to go to my attorney about this $3 ticket.
The Georgia strongman, Dale Veasey. Boy, the place is still rocking over the American force. I've never seen the excitement in here so much. And ladies and gentlemen, the Sheepherders are coming to meet the American force. That's one you don't want to miss.
Well, Steve, I think, I hate agreeing with you of all people, but I think, and it seems to me, that the American force are ready for the Sheepherders, but they're going to have to wrestle twice as hard as that if they're going to get into the Sheepherders, because you know, just like I know, that the Sheepherders will do anything to win a match.
Look at Tom Jones take care of the Georgia strongman. Veasey can't believe it. He bails out of the ring. The Georgia strongman claiming a little hair pulling. I didn't see any of that. Just nice, quick, exciting wrestling moves from Tom Jones.
Stack, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. The reason Veasey got out of the ring is because he's getting his second win. He's getting ready. He's planning strategy to go there and beat this Tom Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, it's been so exciting. We told you once or twice, but next week, if the American force defeats the Sheepherders, they will meet the Hoods right here in our main event next week for the Texas Tag Team Championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stack, you better come up with another main event. Fred Barron better come up with another main event, because that main event will never take place, because the force will never go through the Sheepherders.
As Dale Veasey powers it on, Tom Jones here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Don't forget, this excitement is everywhere the Texas All-Star Wrestling is held. We want to see all you great fans.
Now, are we going to showcase in the hospital or not? Are you going to leave that out?
Why, Casey?
Because when I get through with him, Stack, what did I do to Guerrero? I got rid of him. What did I do to Bubba? I got rid of him. And now Casey is going to, same thing is going to happen to him.
Well, Bubba says he's got a little surprise for you when he gets rid of Killer Brooks. You're next on the list. Look at this crisscross coming up. The Georgia strongman down. Tom Jones goes in behind. Veasey turns around. Hey, Jones is ready for him with a hip toss.
Well, that was a great move by Jones, I guess, huh? I don't know what you call that, Stack, but I think he pulled a hair somewhere in there.
Jones holding on to the arm of the Georgia strongman here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Al Maduro here at ringside. Al Maduro now going over and back and talking to Rapido Rodriguez as Jones drops that weight across the left arm of the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion, Dale Veasey. Steve Stack here at ringside for Texas All-Star Wrestling as Veasey. Now back Jones into the ropes. It's Jones turning around. It's Jones in front. It's Jones with a big open hand chop. Whips Veasey into the ropes. Gets in front. Veasey over the top. Veasey turns around and Jones lays the drop kick on the jaw. Jones comes up with an arm drag. And Tom Jones controls it at this point of the match. This is TV time remaining, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting very close as we check with our official timekeeper. We'll get that time for you in just a moment. We'll stay with this match as long as we can. Jones holding onto the arm. They're on the rope. Veasey buries the shoulder into the midsection to Tom Jones. Here comes Jones bouncing off the rope. Veasey has him up. Dixon flips him over.
Did you see how easy he did that? What does Tom Jones weigh? About 250, 240, somewhere around there?
I don't think he weighs that much.
Oh, you don't think he weighs
the
that
referee, Fred Sinclair, is now checking as Veasey is choking. Veasey is choking.
Well, I'll tell you what, regardless of how big and how much Tom Jones weighs, he picked him up like nothing. I think this strong man, and you have to admit yourself, Stack, you haven't seen a guy like that with that kind of body in years, have you?
Veasey in behind with a face lock. Veasey holding on to Tom Jones as they exchange big blows here. Two great fighters, two great wrestlers. A slam from Jones. Jones has him covered up. There's a kick. As we are down to 20 seconds, we're going to stay with this as long as we can.
Well, I tell you what, Stack, I just want to make you right now 3 predictions. Bubba will not beat Brooks, and I'm going to take care of Casey, and the Force are going to go down to the Sheepherders.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to go till next week. Steve Stack saying so long with Texas All-Star Wrestling.